topic Good morning everyone. Here is the student of Taslim Memorial Academy of class 9. Today here are two groups and we are going to arrange a debate competition on the topic child marriage is a curse. And for the motion, the boys will speak for the motion and these girls will speak against the motion. Now I would like to request first speaker for the motion, Mushfiqur Rahman, to deliver his speech.
First take thank you for our honorable moderator and my mutual friends. Today my motion is that child marriage is a curse. Marriage is done by boys at under 21 years old, and the girls under 18 years old is called child marriage. Child marriage is a violation of human human rights. Child marriage is a violation of human rights. It is now a sensitive and hated issue in our society. It is a global issue as it has been destroying life and future in many children. And child marriage is affected both gender, boys and girls, but girls are the main victim of a child marriage, because girls contribute to the vast majority and they affected mostly because the thinking of parents and society that daughter is a burden on the family, and the impact of the child marriage can be life-changing for children, especially girls. Young married girls are not physically matured enough. Early marriage is a harmful issue that Danish girls form their rights in make vital decisions about their sexual health and well-being. The girls and it also pushes girls out of education. If every young girl is given married at a young age and stays away from education, we will all suffer, and the society will turn into an unbalanced society. The household and there are some people in our society who thinks girls is a curse, and this low mentality is the main causes of child marriage. So we all should, so people should change their mentality first. The family guides there. Though government has taken some state actions against the child marriage, and child marriage has been declared as a big crime, but still this crime is prevalent till today. So only government cannot stop this crime without the help of people. So people should be aware. People should be aware the negative issue that child marriage brings with us, and we also come forward and we should also come forward to eradicate child marriage from the society. That's all. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Mushfiqur Rahman, for the motion. Now I would like to invite Shara to speak, the first speaker against the motion, to speak against the motion. Child marriage is a curse.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance to say something. Our debate topic is child marriage is a curse. I will speak against this motion. Child marriage means giving marriage a girl or a boy before being mature. Its main cause is poverty. Most of the people of our country are poor. Sometimes these poor people, especially village and city slum dwellers, give marriage their child earlier. Poverty forces them to do it. These poor families are not able to bear the expenses of their girl for a long time, so they try to find out a husband for their daughters at the time of her early age. It often releases them from poverty. They think that If their daughters get nothing from their husbands, she will get her daily food at least. Our opposite team may say that our government has taken many steps to help this poor child and their family. They are giving a scholarship to the girls and poor children. They are giving free education opportunity by making primary education free and many other things. But is it enough to foster a child? If that was enough, child marriage for poverty would stop forever. Our government has declared a law that any girl child will not be permitted before the age of 18 and 21 for girls. But we should consider that if the people who are poor don't give marriage their girl child early, how come they foster them? They think that it is better to give marriage their child early than die out of hunger. But recently our government has declared that girl child will be permitted to get married after the age of 16. Child marriage occurs only for poverty is not correct at all. Middle classes family and rich family also give marriage their girl child earlier. There are many causes behind it. Sometimes these girls badly become the victim of teasing. For this reason, their parents become forced to give marriage their child earlier. There is another cause if we give marriage a girl or a boy earlier, they will suffer from health hazards. But now people are not unconscious. They don't want to have a child at the beginning part of their marriage. My opposite team may also say that child marriage is, if we give child marriage, their child's education might stop. But why? They can continue their education after their marriage. If we can change our outlook and can be conscious, there will be no bad effect for child marriage in our society. That's all.
Thank you. Shara has tried to give some logic, and that was very interesting. And once again, thanks to Shara. Now I would like to invite the second speaker for the motion, Ishmael.
Respected teacher, take my salam. At first, I will say I disagreed that the second speaker against the motion said that because of poverty child marriage occurs, and I think our country is not poor. Our country is now a low middle income country, and child marriage is a curse for the child marriage is a curse for nation. It ruins girls' education and various kind of damage, such as maternal mortality. Underage mother gives birth to a disabled child. We know that crippled population is a burden for a country. Since no children can grow up well due to child marriage, that it is burden for a country. child marriage causes unrest in girls' family life. Child marriage deprives a girl from fundamental rights like education. We know that education is a part and parcel of humanity. It causes economic loss. UNICEF figures shows that child marriage is stopped. Child marriage has been stopped from 2015 to 2013. People of the world would have gained 455 million American dollars. Napoleon Bonaparte said that a educated mother is needed to get a healthy nation. But 66% women are uneducated in our country. The main reason is child marriage. Because of child marriage, our next generation will be destroyed. Because of child marriage, our next generation will not gain good citizenship. I have a question for my opposition. Where a child under the age of 18 is a burden to her family, will she find peace in another family? That's all.
Thank you very much, Islam, for here. Also shown us statistics from maybe Wikipedia or any other source, and he has also gave or threw a question to the opposite team. And I think the opposite team will give proper answer, and the answer will be logically. Now I'd like to request Amira Bishti, the second speaker against the motion. Okay, big hands for Bishti.
Thank you to give me opportunity to say something against the motion. According to the second speaker, he blames child marriage for a uneducated mother. I want to again recall that a married girl can continue his education if the people of his father's law mentality is positive. If they are conscious about that, a educated mother is very important for a child, and it is needed for a good citizen. And it is need for a good citizen. And come to the main point, torture. Early married girl may get tortured by the people of his father's law. But from my opinion, it is also depend on their mentality. If their mentality is positive,
if their mentality is positive, that that the girl who came by married can lead a happy life. They may help they may help her to get a peaceful life. Now I want to give an example of my cousin. My cousin Purnima has get married last year. He is now in class 10. Unfortunately, 2 years before, 2 years ago, his father died. It shocked the whole family. It shocked the whole family very much. Her father was the only earner of the family, and the family suffered much after his death. And then all of our family decided to get married her. Now a educated young youth married her, and he is helping her whole family. Now they are live in Dhaka, and my cousin Purnima continued her study. Even he is very happy with his new family, and he
Wow.
And the people of his father's law is very positive. The people of his father's law is very positive. They are very happy to get a good girl to be there. To be their son's wife. At last, I want to say that it's totally depend on their mentality, that they give her to get educated or not. Thank you.
Really, I think Bishti has delivered a very good speech, and she has also given a logic, and that the logic is that actually everything depends on mentality. If the family, or if the people, or if the society has positive mentality, then only child marriage cannot stop our development. Okay, so if we have a positive mentality in every sector, we can be successful. And this, I think, this was the main speech of Bishti. And once again, thanks for Bishti. Okay, now I would like to invite the third speaker for the motion, Nafis Tamim. Big hands for Nafis Tamim.
Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. At first, take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. In my opposite team, Bishti said that if the people have positive mentality, they can remove this as child marriage. But it is in a condition. It is not in reality. The reality is negative. In reality, the people are negative mentality. They all in every 100 child marriage, there is seen a on 0.1 positive mentality, and there is not seen there is not seen positive mentality. There is also again the negative mentality causes many harmful for the girls. I would like to say about the girls harassment because of child marriage. The girls were losing their dignity, and because of losing their dignity, they are coming to suicide, and many bad working, and many bad working, because of child marriage. Many women go very wrong side, and for a one bad women, the whole women can be affected by him. Then if from a child marriage, in every child marriage, the father-in-law cannot agree to study her son's wife, and for this reason he becomes illiterate, and he cannot teach her sons or daughter, and for this reason our country fall in illiteracy. And for illiteracy is the main reason of our illiteracy hampered our development. Because of illiteracy, our GDP our rate of GDP is lowering day by day. A country development depends on his rate of GDP, but it is losing day by day. Again, the society give many bad comments for the girl and his family, and the father cannot rise his face from in the society. It is and for this reason the girl tortured by his husband and father-in-law. That's all.
Yes. Has tried to show that yes, child marriage is curse, because Vishti has said that we need positive mentality, and Tamim says that a positive mentality is very rare in practical life, and he also says that if a girl is married, he faces a different problem. The problem may be in society and his father-in-law house. That means a odd environment or a bad situation she has to face every time. Okay. Now I would like to request or invite third speaker against the motion, Samiuddin Adhora. Please, Adhora, deliver your speech.
Respectable judges, my oppositors and honorable audience, Assalamu alaikum. Today the point of our debate is child marriage is a curse. Me and my team are opposite of it. Child marriage is the formal marriage of a minor boy or a girl. According to the law, if a girl gets married before the age of 18 and a boy gets married before the age of 21, it is considered as a child marriage. But nowadays it became very impossible for the society to give a girl or a boy a child marriage against his or her will. It is to say that in the past, if the powerful and rich people saw a beautiful girl, they offered her parents to marry the girl, and in return they give money to the parents. and then the life of the girl are ruined. Among the ruin of her life, there are she can't study anymore. She can't stand in her own feet. But nowadays, the people of the parents of our country are very educated. They don't want to purchase their children to destruction like child marriage. My second oppositor say that if a girl gets child marriage, his education will stop. But why it will happen? If our society will aware about it, he can continue his study. My third oppositor also say that I want to mention an incident in this motion. A girl named Trisha, I know, came from the rural area and study by staying my aunt's home. But when she also do the same thing. When she read in class 9, she shattered all the dreams of her father and mother and ran out with her boyfriend. But she did not succeed in his goal. She caught by her parents, and then her parents get them married to save their honor. But even her parents also asked her to study after marriage, but she don't give any importance to this matter. And 6 months ago, I heard that she is already a mother of a boy. Now my question to my oppositors, that is there any fault of the society or her parents behind this child marriage? Now not only Trisha but also many other girls doing the same thing. That's why the society and the parents of our country are forced to giving them a child marriage. Our girls are pursued by talented boys and destroying their life by getting run out with their boyfriend, getting child marriage. On time earlier child marriage was forced, but now they are getting married on their own will. So I can say that child marriage was a curse, but now this proverb has no effect. Thank you, my honorables. Thank you, everyone.
The main case of Adhara is that there is a problem in system. Once upon a time, child was forced to marry, but because of system, because of disenchantment, because of many romantic drama or series, now young children are being interested to get married willingly. So there is a here. The point of this is also come that we need to change our mentality. We need to change our mentality. If we can change our mentality, then there will be a positive change. So now I would like to request the team leader for the motion, Sakib Al-Hasan. If he make any sentence that is very interesting, you just create sound on your bench, but not for a long time, it may be 3 or 5 seconds. Okay.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity to tell something, to say something in this program. And my opponent team has already said that poverty is the main reason of child marriage, and child marriage is done for her daily food, and the mentality of the father-in-law of all of the girl is if the mentality of all of the father-in-law is positive, the child marriage is a curse. But I don't think so. Because poverty is not the main reason of child marriage. We can see that in Bangladesh, 60% of child marriage is happened of pre classes, and the other 40% is other 40% has created with the poor family, and if the poverty is the main reason of child marriage, so why the richest are do their children get married in the child ages, and if the child marriage is done for their daily food, if a girl has all the ability that our God has created all of his creature with an ability. I think all of the girl has an ability to do something. I think the girl is not good for nothing. She can do something. She can do something and earn his daily food. And hunger is another reason of child marriage is said by my opponents. But I don't think so, because most of the rich country of world don't give their children child marriage. I have a question to my opponents, why they do that, and why they do that, and our I have a question to my opponents, that if child marriage is good, why they don't marry now? I think they should marry now. If their parents want to get them married with a boy, then if their answer is positive, I think the child marriage is not a curse. But if the answer is positive, I think child marriage is not a curse. And if the answer is negative, I think it is true. I think child marriage is obviously a curse. But some of the people of our country and some of the people of the world don't think so. And they think now that child marriage is a bliss for the people of the world.
Thank you very much, Sakib. The sentence he has uttered, I don't know what will be the effect of this sentence, and I am waiting to witness the effect of this sentence. Okay. Now I would like to request team leader of opposite team, Ankita Haldar, to speak or to deliver her speech.
First of all, thank you teacher for giving us opportunity to talk about this point.
Stop.
The topic is child marriage is a curse. Of course it is a curse for a developing country as ours. But it is not completely right. Now I want to give some logic about my opinions. First of all, Bangladesh is not an economically prosperous country. So most of the people of our country are indigent. That's why women's education is not so important, and they were given marriage in a young age. But that doesn't prove that if they got married in a young age, their life become dull. Always child marriage is not a curse. Nowadays we can see many girls who are still studying after their marriage. Even they are working after finishing their studies. So as an example, my cousin got married in a young age. But he continued her study, and now she is a teacher of a school. So we can see that always child marriage is not a curse. Always child marriage is not a curse. Even if she had not been get married in a young age, his parents could not able to afford his educational expenses for poverty. But now she is able to continue her study with the help of his husband. On the other hand, the government has taken some necessary steps to reduce child marriage. So, if the girls do not want to get married, they can easily complain to the government, but they are not doing this. All this prove that they are agreed with their family, and that is their own opinion. So that does not prove that it cannot consider like a curse. So I want to repeat that everything depends on mentality, because if if parents do not consider their child as a burden, they do not give them marriage in a young age. And if they got married in a young age, they will be able to have all the happiness of their life with the help of his husband's family. So we can say that if we get rid of this problem, we all should change our mentality. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Once again, I would like to give thanks Ankita, because his pronunciation is making the skill of making sentence really excellent, and good wishes for Ankita. Now I would like to invite the team leader of this team to break the logic that was given by the opposite team. Okay.
Thank you everyone. I think the logic they are given is unlogical because they said that illogical because they said that child marriage is curse, but it is not true in all respect of the country. But I don't think so. It is curse of all the respect of country because we can see that in 2016 UNICEF together with UNFPA launched a global program to control the child marriage under high privileged country among Bangladesh, India, Nepal, Uganda, and some of other countries. And if we see the high richest country and the high powerful country in our world, we can see that in USA the marriage rate of girls is 27.9, and in the UK the marriage rate of girls is 27.9 also, and the the girls of Russian girls get married in 25.7 years old. I asked a question. I follow a question to my opponent. If child marriage is good, why they are not get married say after under 18 or 16 years old? And if child marriage is good, why they are so development country and why they are a powerful country in the world? And if child marriage is good, why Bangladesh is not a development or a powerful country in the world? I think I think they have said so many sentences which is illogical because I have asked them a question, but they didn't answer my question properly. I think they should give the answer of my answer properly, but I have not get my answer properly. And our first speaker, second speaker, and third speaker, and the team leader of the team has said that the meaning of their speech is that poverty is the main reason of child marriage. But I don't think so, because the rich country has do child marriage overall in the richest and do child marriage, get married their child in under 18 or 16 years old. Why are they doing that? My question to my opponent's team. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite the last speaker or the team leader of opposite team to break the logic of Sakib Al-Hasan.
My opponent said a lot about child marriage. They added health risk and many other things. These all are so true, but I want to say that every man has to be. I want to say that we have to take our own responsibility and our families also, and we are doing many things for a better and healthier life. So I want to say that I want to mean that every young couple should be aware about their health, and they have to take step to think about their future. And also the family of the young couple should be also cooperative. So there is a vital role of mentality. And there our second speaker said that our country is not poor. If our country is not poor, if our country is rich, we can able to educate all the people of our country. And if we can educate all the people of our country, there will not have any child marriage. Then I want to say that. I want to say that child marriage also hammers our economy, our development. But we have to notice that only not child marriage is only reason for this. There are also some other reasons, and I want to add it that our girls are victim of teasing. They are not properly protected by the government. So that's why their parents, to give them protection, their parents give them marriage. So I think government should also be aware of this problem. All the things depend on the mentality. I want and say because if the mentality changes, there will not create any type of situation. That's why parents have to give their son marriage, and the young couple will be aware of their health and their future, and the family of the young couple will also be cooperative. So I think the government should be aware of all these things, and we have to take necessary steps, and we have to we have to change our mentality. Thank you.
Second, thanks, a lot of thanks to Ankita, and now I would like to close this ceremony here, and Mr. Cameraman, just move around for the last time, quickly. Okay, now give it to me. Now give it to me. Now give it to